Wow, this is really awkward considering I just started the episode by doing an outro. Welcome back everybody to Dungeons, Dragons and Space Shuttles. And we are currently in beta base, and we are currently looking at more seeds. Well, you can kind of see that there's a new tower, and the tower here got a bit lower. And that is because we're going to add white magic dust to our addition, just as I previously said we're gonna do. And to do that, we need obviously a bunch of crafters for each essence thingamabout. So, yeah, do I just add to this? Honestly, I could. I need to actually turn away that. Yeah, I think we have enough blood. Now, and if things go bad, I mean, sure. I don't think we need this right now. So we're just gonna stock up on some more blob. So let's just add on to this line here, shall we? Then we can all have this really compact in one straight line or something like that. So we just go down here and we pray that this meteorite block doesn't explode. Okay. No lava? Well, there's an explosion. Alright, so, crafter. So that would be for, actually, hold on, let me just, quickly do this so it doesn't send anything there. There we go. So we need one for a bunch of new essences that we're gonna use. So we need aquamarine, aluminum, and basalt and elementium for the creation of lumium powder or illumination powder, I think it's called. So let's take out some aluminum or lumium. We already have aquamarine. We also need star metal, so I'll just take out everything that we have. We need mithril, and we do already have a glowstone in there. So now what we're gonna do is just add to this line. So first of all, let's get the illumination going. So that would be lumium. Ah, crap! I need a better filter, right? Because it's 4 things. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I'll just need to go back and make a larger filter. Oh no! Just give me a resonant filter. Why not? Oh, actually, I did have reinforced filters. I could just take these, but the resonants are done already, so I don't care. Alright. So over here at the resonant filter, and we have to whitelist lumium, aquamarine, basalt, and elementium. Then we have to, just put a regular filter there, and put some stuff in here. Right. And let's make illumination powder in here, and let's all and X and keep. There you go. This should be in here now. And now we're going to put in star metal right here, and this is going to turn into star metal. Wonderful. Obviously all an external. Then over here we need mithril. Oh, whoops. Did I accidentally whitelist mithril? No, I didn't. Okay. Mithril whitelist. I need to whitelist this as well. There we go. Mithril turns into mana infused, and let's use all of that as well. And now we need a bunch of stuff. So the first thing that we need to do is this can stay, I think. Yeah, this can actually stay. This is going to be where we're just going to, I guess. And it's kind of complicated because we also get illumination powder as a secondary output, so I'm kind of considering things right now, but maybe not, maybe yes. Actually, yeah, we could do this. So what we could do is also have the white magic dust recipe in here as well. So we could just do this. So instead of having this on external, we just keep this on internal. And internal over here. So that's fine, that's fine. So what we do is basically, now we need to polarize the mana infused, so we're gonna get one polarizer. I think the best thing that I can do is put the polarizer up here and take it from down here, auto input. I don't think there's any external or third output that I can get from. No, it's an ingot. There's not going to be a third output. When there's an ingot, there's usually not a third output. Or not that I know of. Then for star metal, we also need to polarize this. So honestly, yeah, this is fine. We can just damn it. Actually, putting this one back here would have been better, I think. Would it be? Would it be? Screw it. I think we can just put it down here. It's gonna look weird, but just trust me, it's gonna work out with the cable. Alright. So let's just quickly punch a hole into the ground here really quick. There we go. And we need some impulse ducts underneath here as well. Actually, not underneath here. I need to go up here, actually. I need more item ducts. Guess I'll quickly head over and queue some item ducts really quick. Yeah, we do that. And then I think we almost have everything set up. Item ducts. Oh, we actually do have some item ducts still. I'm gonna queue another stack anyway, just because I can. While I'm here, I should also bring along with me the sodium hydroxide, the alchemical imbuer, the evaporator. Come on, yes, there we go. And I would need another aqueous. Oh, not here. Just make one really quick. Go. I've been experimenting a bit with or testing out like what increases like if you could automate like the weapon additional damage from Soul Eater. And yes, you can actually with the interactors or the automatic user from Cyclic. You can actually increase the damage with it, and that's crazy. I tried doing a bit with mob farmers, but it's just also slow. So I think manually grinding is still better in that regard. But you could technically cause a stack overflow with that, probably, and corrupt your world. So yeah. Unless they actually programmed it, so you couldn't get a stack overflow, and there is an actual limit to Soul Eater, but we shall never know that, I suppose. Okay. So, there we go. So we got this big line right here, and we're gonna output here, and we're gonna output here, because we're going to use the centrifuge right here. There we go. And this definitely has a secondary output, I believe. Because this is how we make mana powder, you can either throw it into a mana pool or use it in the centrifugal separator. And you get xenon from this, and illumination powder, which is neat. Xenon can be used, I think, yeah, to create white magic essence, but at the end of the day, we are already making white magic dust, so we don't really need it. I think I can just trash it at that point, honestly. I should probably trash both outputs, if that makes sense. So I'll probably make a trash can on top. I don't think I need that one. Let's see. Does Xenon have any other use? I know that it's in the quest book and all, but Well, you can make cerium with this. Cerium is used in... okay, it's just cerium. Apparently, which you can turn into copper. Right. Doesn't say much at all. Let's just quickly do this so nothing gets in here. And then we put a bunch of servos. Oh, this doesn't need a servo. This needs a servo. Yeah, that's actually it. Okay. So everything else... Oh, never mind. This needs the... This is the input. This needs the servo. Actually, no, this doesn't need the servo. I can just hook this up with this. Please don't break. Oh, it's trying to input things here now. Whoops. Yeah, hold your horses there. Anyway, let's hook everything up with RF. Oh, I need this crafter to be hooked up as well. I didn't think about that. This is gonna look ugly, but sure. Works like that, I suppose. Yeah, I should have probably made a filter here beforehand. No, it's gonna break. It's gonna break. Oh, it's going to this crafter now. No, stop. Stop it. This is the output, actually. This needs to be there. There we go. Now we need to... This is what happens when you just carelessly play around with the pipes too much, and I need more room. Please. Getting claustrophobic in here. Let's cover this up before Creeper decides to just wander down here. And yeah, this looks good. This looks good. Let's just take out all of the stuff that doesn't need. What is it missing? Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to craft the... No, I don't. Oh yeah, this stuff. Doesn't have an output yet. A proper one. Well, where are you getting this stuff? What? Crazy. Oh, the auto output. I forgot. I forgot. You don't need that. I'm more so... Oh yeah, right. Alright, hold on. I need to actually whitelist this then, because if I want to have this open on the line where Glowstone can come in, I need to whitelist this. Or just fill it up with stuff, so only, you know, Glowstone can enter, have it on keep. Oh, whitelist this. There you go. Out with you. Out. Whitelist, glowstone. That's literally it. That's all you need. Whitelist, glowstone, and mana infused. Which I could have on a separate line, but, you know. There we go. Now we need to pull it out. So, let's just hook this up with Night Induct, and it's gonna cause chaos again. There we go. Night Induct. And a servo. There we go. And this should now be transferred into here. Would be the best thing. So let's put up a... Actually, this doesn't need a filter at all. I can just turn something here. Turn it into white magic dust at that point. I don't really need the blaze powder. Just add a couple more white magic slots. Usually you have more dark magic than white magic, and it's usually the white magic that's lacking behind. But there you go. Made some additional slots, and then this should be the only thing that would require this. I have to change this into internal. So instead, we're going to have a bunch of open dark magic slots in here. You can just add a filter to this, but, you know, if this is already full, then might as well use this. Alright. Actually, let me make one more. And then we combine both of these into, you guessed it, Majestic. Oh yeah, right, I forgot. You don't combine them by crafting. I'm a silly Billy, okay? I completely forgot about that part. Whoops. Sure, let's just make an Induction Smelter really quick. Boop, boop. Induction Smelter. No need for a big boy smelter or a master smeltery because it yields the same outcome. So industrial. Yeah, I think this is even better. Oh yeah, we actually have some left. Okay, sure. While we're here, I need a fluid trash and item trash. So yeah. And then the only thing that right now is going to be a bit of pain is chemical compound, because it needs Tribarium. So I would have to keep feeding it Tribarium occasionally, so it's only going to be semi-automatic. Yeah, remove all of this, please. And this will be on next turn. Yeah. So this is correct. Then it should be outputted into, I'd say here. Maybe over here. We're kind of moving in this direction already, so I might as well go all out into this direction. Or actually, I could just hook it up right here and save myself a servo. Hold on. There we go. Auto input this, and disable that. There we go. Put a trash can up here. And all the other output, actually, I need to filter that out. So, okay, before I accidentally trash some items that I really shouldn't, I'm going to item that right here. I think you can, yeah, you can pre-place them. There we go. And this will be only for these additional output items, which I guess we're never ever going to see ever again. Actually, I could like filter it with the servo, but that would require me 2 servos. Where's the mithril? I mean, it's just a regular servo. Oh, there is actually no servo as we speak, so let me quickly put all these servos here so we get some input. I could use a retriever, but I feel like servos are more FPS efficient, so I'm just going to use the servo. I don't think it matters all that much, but I can see from a programming point the regular servos being more effective, I guess. Alright. Wonderful. Even though, speaking of FPS optimization, oh, I just noticed something. I am not recording in the right frame ratio. Whoops, I can fix that. There we go. It is fixed. I am so sorry about that. I was still in my streamer mode thingy bob, you know. Oh well. You didn't see anything. How did... Oh. Yeah, hold on. I just picked them up. I kind of got thrown off of there. Yes, I'm a professional, as you can see. I don't know if you have noticed. I do test recordings. I even did a test recording of this, and I didn't even notice that, so... Boy, Okay, yeah, illumination powder. Screw it. We're gonna put illumination powder in a separate chest. I haven't explained the ender chest yet, probably, but the ender chest is just something that I keep around for when for later. You know what? Screw it. I'll just delete it. I'll delete it. It's gonna cause me issues if I put it in here. It can overflow in here, even though not really. I mean, how much illumination powders am I am I really throwing away with this? It's a 2% like output chance. Really. Anyway. Oh, that's done. We need to put an input right here. I'd prefer if you wouldn't do that. What? Why does it do that? Huh? Oh. Duh! I'm so really not smart sometimes. Why is it doing that? Yeah, of course it does that if you don't have the right setting on. We would actually need another trash can here because I don't need the ender shenanigans that comes out of it. More inconvenient flux ducting. There we go. Let's smack a filter on here just in case something goes wrong. There we go. White magic. Whitelist, white magic. And there we go. So if we enable this, oops. So if we enable this, white magic should go in here. Without question. Or it goes in here because I really... No, wait. Oh yeah, because filter. Yeah. It's not full, it's not full. There we go. Shut up. Now go in here instead. There we go. It wasn't full, so that's why it automatically went inside there. But now that's full, that won't really matter all that much. Okay, so we got Majestic Dust. And now what we need is to put this into a Carpenter. So with Carpenters, it is... If you want to automate them passively, they are harsh. This works because this only needs one item. You cannot lock the inventory down here, I believe. To my knowledge, you can't lock it. So the only thing that you can technically passively automate are things that you know for certain come in at the same time. Because as soon as like something gets more produced, the thing can overload and then nothing. It's just a total standstill. I encountered that problems many of times with different or similar machinery, which is why I love that the crafters can lock items in here. A lot of crafting tables can do that as well, but not the carpenter. Unfortunately, the carpenter is just not really meant to do this sort of stuff. Usually the carpenter is just made to like box things in forestry, but in this mod pack, it is one of the most important machineries there is, period. I'm an idiot because I still need to use the centrifugal separator. I forgot that in between step. Whoops, and I totally thought about making such a thing beforehand. Listen, I'm forgetful. You should know by now. There we go. Put that in here. Century. What's missing? Oh, 2 items that I don't have a pattern for. Yeah, let's just make that really quick. Crafting. There we go. Oops. Come on. Accuracy. I really should buy a new mouse and keyboard because this mouse is like on the brink of death, you know? And my keyboard, the cable is starting to wear off. I can see the insides of it, which is probably not good. But hey, these things have like accompanied me for like, what now? 7 years? Gee, I'm using a CM Storm keyboard and mouse, or like a bootleg one. You know, like the Razer one, the one that has like a trillion bootlegs versions of it. Yeah, I have those. And what was the other pattern? I got completely lost in thought there for a second. Oh yeah, the filter. Filtered. Yeah, sure. Let me just. Hey there. I'll just throw this in here, I guess. I'm supposed to keep this sorted out, but hey, look at me. There you go. And we just let that happen really quick. Yep. And then chemical compound. Okay, I do not have a chemical compound pattern in here, I believe. No. But, okay, so let me tell you the tale of chemical compound. So this is the regular chemical compound recipe. There's 3 ways to make it. You can make it in the crafting recipe. That's how we did it at the very beginning of the game, and it's not very effective. It's only 1 chemical compound per all of this stuff. The big offender here is concentrated compound, because concentrated compound always requires 1 tribarium to make. So that is kind of ew. So I would always have to funnel in type something from my ME. Obviously, I could just autocraft Majestic at that point. Just funnel it in, and then let the compounds do the rest. But the annoying part about is so like my monkey brain, instead of just, you know, accepting the fact, hey, you can just craft chemical compound then and there. No, my monkey brain went over to, so, hey, there's just the lab blender, right? And I want to make this a full passive process. So what my monkey brain did is, you can lock these in, so that's good. But you need Livinium and White Magium. Now, White Magium you get from, you guessed it, White Magic. Or, well, Pixie Dust or Pulsating Dust, which you get from separating White Magic. But Livium you also get from doing that. So, not only once did I have to set up the entire White Magic Dust shenanigans, I had to do it twice. Good God. Good God. Was it worth it at the end? Yes, absolutely. We got 5,000 Majestic Ingots the next day, but really, for this series right here, I know usually the kind of approach that I'm going with is if I can overkill it, I am absolutely going to overkill it. No, not today. Not today. As we are approaching episode 100 and about to kill the Chaos Guardian for no apparent reason, I think that this is the one shortcut that I will take in this series. Anyway, enough talk. Separator is done. Now that I think about it, I'm also going to have to actually, no, I don't have to wire it back. That's so genius. Actually, I do have to wire it back. Damn it. Okay, so I might as well have it here, I guess. So yeah, we're just going to put in the centrifuge at that point, yeah. So centrifuge this. Whenever this is done, it'll automatically put in here. And I also get Majestic sauce from this, so I might actually want to tank that one. That one sounds important. And then we are going to have to put it into a carpenter. Oh, actually, this needs sauce. Let's not do it like that. Okay, there we go. Here is your sauce. But if for some reason you actually want to make this passively, you funnel in... Actually, yeah, never mind. You'll see it when I actually hook it up to the RS. But you funnel in the top source through the actual top. So if something's connected from the top, it will go into the top slot. Oh, I just realized we actually get some other shenanigans from this, so we do actually have to filter that out. I do want to keep the pyrotheum though. Pyrotheum sounds very nice, and is required for, I think, the resonant upgrades. So yeah, we definitely want to keep pyrotheum. At which point I should probably like just get the RS over here. That's what I should do. I should get the cable and just bring it over here. Alternatively, I could... should I use the ender chest? You know what? Screw it. I made the ender chest. I can just make another ender chest at that point. I'm just gonna use it. No point in bringing the RS over here then. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna hook this up, and I'm gonna item duct on the right slot. So check this out. Whenever I input something, it magically disappears. And I can show you in a sec where to. But right now I will just casually put a carpenter down, whitelist this. Actually, I could just... Actually, which way does it go? So I just need to whitelist this. Does it automatically go in here now? Or does it 50-50? Or, just to be safe, I can just blacklist this here. There we go. And now I'm certain that it will always go into the right direction. Now, this is one element, I guess. That's right. Actually, that is very right. I don't need to do this here. I can do that at base. Aha! Wait a second. Wait a minute. Okay, so the only thing that I need is a tank. Luckily, I have an iron tank right here. So I'm just gonna keep this right here. Maybe one day I'll make the thing like a fluid storage for my RS, which would help a lot, you know. But for now, I'll just keep the tank right here. It's not gonna fill up anytime soon. The time it would be full, like, look at this. Our dark magic essence is not even like 10% full. It's gonna keep on going. Actually, this is a silver tank. This is an iron tank, but you get the idea. It's gonna take a while. Okay, so I made a change of plans here. Change of plans. So this is going to be where we just make the Majestic, okay? This is going to be our Majestic Dust farm down here. Now we're going to take this with us, and now that we have all this Majestic, I can show you where the ender chest goes. It goes right here. Now this is an ender chest that is surrounded by a lot of resonant servos. I just chose resonant servos because they were the easiest thing that I had on hand right now. And whenever I put it in there, it automatically goes into our interface. Usually I have this if I go to space or something like that, so I can instantly put things into the RS. Handy to have, certainly very helpful, and for long-ranged farms, like if I put up a, let's say I put up a quarry on Mars, I can just hook up an ender chest to it, and then it'll automatically input into RS. That's actually what I did with the gold blocks in a gold block dimension. I just hooked up the ender chest to it and automatically went in. Very helpful. But now we're going to use this to transport the Majestium into here. I could just use a cable and interface with that, but I'm way too lazy to set that up right now. So what I want to do instead is, just make this underground. Yeah. So let's, ouch, what the hell? Oh, I kind of clipped into the wall here. Sure. Let's put this right here, honestly. First of all, I should probably at this point start replacing these cables. to make things more coherent. They're kind of outdated, so yeah. Sorry, fluid ducts. There we go, there we go. And put the better fluid ducts down, not that it is really necessary, but you know. If we have the option to upgrade something, we should use it. So this needs it. I could just use the marble covers here, but yeah. I'll just do this. Okay. Let's have this just right here, around the corner. How about that? So we make a bit of room right here. Have to be careful, our pickaxe is very strong. Okay. So the two things that we need is obviously the alchemical imbuer. And we need a pulverizer, actually. We need a pulverizer. That's right. Did we make... No, we don't. We didn't make another pulverizer. I just guess I didn't think about that. Because we need to pulverize salt for the sodium hydroxide. Put that in here. Pulverizer. Make that really quick. No issue at all. Be done any second now. Needs to press some plates really quick. There we go. Pulverizer. Come on. Any second now. There you go. Let's put this down. This goes right here. This goes right here. So it'll automatically put in the salt. It will automatically pulverize the salt. Then automatically put this into the chemical imbuer, which I have on me. There we go. And this needs power, so let's just... And this also needs water, actually, so... Yeah, okay, not that pretty, but don't care. I don't have to look at it from all sides. There we go. So this goes in here, technically, if I hook it up. There we go. And then we have sodium hydroxide. Then I'll just... We have a... Oh, lag... Okay, there goes the daily lag spike. Do I not have a cable that I can quickly hook up here? I should put the cable in the ground, actually. In here. Yeah, I can do that really quick. Put a cable down below. Or maybe I have a cable, a quick cable access from upstairs. Maybe. Give me a cable. Don't have any cable. Didn't I had cables, right? Okay, 22 cable, that's not enough. Cable. Here's the thing that I need to automate. Yep, that's right. Hey, guess what I made just before the episode started? You might have already seen it. But guess who automated molten or, well, liquid silicon? That's right, I did. Just like all the other towers you can see here, I have made silicon automation for the carpenters, so I can just make cables automatically now. Wonderful. There we go. And this is easy as pie. Now, there's still not a lot of silicon inside there, so I don't want to make too much. I forgot to put it after the pattern. Getting too ahead of myself. There we go. Why do I keep making this mistake? Probably because I work a lot more with ME than RS, surprisingly, but... You know, what can you do? Okay. Hey there, cables. Let's make 10 of them. or 20. And let's eat. I wish I had the saturation beacon at this point, but I need food. Need to eat more. Yeah, when is that Chef Gordon Kitchen Nightmare episode going to happen? Huh, gee, I wonder. Maybe once we get past the hundreds and once beta base starts to look a more professional, then, you know, we'll just make like a huge room with all the different, well, I mean, I was planning to put in all the seats anyway, but do you know how many PAM seats there are? There's a lot. And trees and stuff. Problematic. But sure. Okay, so how am I going to... First of all, I need a crafter as well. Crafter. There we go. Oh, just one. Just one. And I'm going to have to put the carpenter somewhere where it can be reached from the top, actually. That's going to actually be kind of disgusting now that I think about it. Because it's going to be like... Oh, that's really wacky. That's the closest interface? I might have to make another interface then. Let me just make an interface for convenience sake. Interface. Sure. Okay, so what's like the closest cable that I can hook up to? It's like this, right? Does it really do this cable? Well, I guess once I have this going, I can access the cable anywhere, so... Let's just quickly make an underground cable here. With the hammer, probably. There you go. There's my seared smeltery. Have I ever showed that off? Again, I am very forgetful, but hey, this is where I make my seared blocks. Like, let me think about this. Put the carpenter... Like, let's spin this. Oh wait, this goes top. Input from the side. Put that here. Then okay, so I'll definitely have to make this into a chest, because if I want to like make Majestic... Oh, actually I can... okay, so I can do something actually pretty clever here. So let me just put in the Tribarium right here. So this will be the Tribarium input, or the chemical compound input, right? This is what it's gonna be, and the cable is basically going down here, and I hope it inputs into the carpenter above. I hope that's what it does. If it doesn't work, then easy fix, not a big issue. But what I can essentially do is like hook this up with a bus, and then all the Majestic from here will automatically go in there. So I can keep the crafter up there, but I can just automatically fill in all this up there. It obviously will not, as like a result of that, it won't tell me if I have enough Majestic elements in my RS if I want to craft something, but I don't care. I don't care. I mean, I have a brain. I know how this works. I know the automations that I set up, probably, hopefully. Like, I look at this and I can tell you everything what's happening here. I don't forget about things like that. By the way, sodium hydroxide is done. Now we need a pattern up here, and we need an export bus. I don't think I've ever shown you these things, so export bus. And I actually need another servo for the import there. And I just heard a weird noise, but that probably was my phone, something messing up my headphones. And we obviously need the pattern. So this is going to be an interesting pattern. So we want... what am I doing? What? So our goal is majestic. Right. The ingot. So the only thing we're gonna do is just remove all of this, go here, remove all of this, and that's it. We're not gonna include the Majestium. Let's get the export bus. And at the same time I could use an import bus. Meh. Let's just do it with the interface. Interface. Yeah, we got the achievement for the item that we've been using a lot. Well, I guess we never really used it. So I'm gonna put this up. Oh, actually, it counts as a cable by itself. So I'm gonna try and putting this. Okay, it needs to be placed like that. Okay, I see. There we go. So what I'm gonna do is I need Majestium, the element, actually, for this. So I'm gonna put this in here first of all. Then give this redstone flux. Then hook an item duct up here and then put it into the interface. Servo this as well. And there you go. I'm also going to turn this around because I usually come in from this side. So that looks a bit cramped, but this is I can move the flux ducts up here, I guess, if I really need to. Okay. Oh yeah, we need Elementium, so I can make the order work. Not Elementium, Majestium. The Majestium element, that's what we need. There we go. And if we put this in here, now, I believe that if we put something in here, I'm gonna put this into the interface. Yes, there you go. So what we just did here is if you put something in an exporter, it will automatically export the item that you put in from your RS into the carpenter. So you can see I put the Elementium back into RS with the interface, and now it's in here. So as soon as there's Elementium in the system, which we get from the ender chest, the RS will output it back in here. So now with this done, I just need to set the recipe for this. And now if this works, the crafter will put a chemical compound in here, and that will turn into Majestic. Now, I've never done this before. The one run where I got this for, I had this on complete passive lockdown. So, I don't think I even have a chemical compound recipe in here. No. So we need to make a chemical compound recipe, which we need another carpenter for, I guess. Make another carpenter. Whoop-de-doo. And then we would require to do the same thing again, but with these things, you know. I do have an energetic concentrated compound automation already, so that's not an issue. So yeah, we can just do that. So I'm gonna do the same thing now, so actually, I should probably test this out if this works. Can I make one really quick? Just, you know, in my system myself here? I could, so I'll just make a concentrated compound. I know I'm kind of wasting resources here if I just do this right here, but honestly, at this point, alright, so I made one constant chemical compound, and now I want to make one Majestic. There we go. And I'll take one chemical compound. So, let's see. I can Go check down in the... Yes, it works. Okay, perfect. Wonderful. That is beautiful. And then it goes back into the ice. Okay, so that's perfect. Yeah, so now all that I have to do is set up the carpenter for our chemical compounds. Though, honestly, it doesn't matter all that much. It's just a bit more effective for our Tribarium, but sure, why not? Then nobody will cry at me for wasting resources. Yada yada yada. Okay. So let's see. I need the pattern. This one. Get rid of the fluid. There we go. And I don't think I have a mana class vial pattern, so I'll just add one really quick. Obviously, mana class would be also something I need to technically automate, but I could just throw in a couple stacks in there and just craft like 3 of them. I'll sort this in later. Okay, carpenter, then a crafter, and that's it, right? Yeah, that's it. Oh, wait, for this I need something different, actually. So, I need a chest and 2 filters. I do have 2 filters in my inventory. Since I'm not exporting from my RS, I'll need to just quickly filter this the regular good old way with a quick chest. So, I'm going to put the crafter into the ground really quick, right here. Hook it up with the cable. And we just ran out of the cable. Okay, perfect. Because again, the crafter cannot output into item ducts directly, so I'm going to have to put a chest right here. And then just filter the output, so... Bless you. There we go. I don't actually have the stuff on me. I forgot that I need the stuff on me to actually filter the stuff. So... Concentrated compound really quick, and mana vial, and energetic blend. I'll just, you know, be very thorough with this so nothing stupid happens. So whitelist this up here, and whitelist this and this down here, and then there we go. We're going to have this recipe. There we go. Wonderful. Put this pattern in here. And then once this is done, we will just put it into the interface right there. And there we go. We now have successfully semi-automated our Majestic dust. Oh, well, actually, this is fully automated. It's just kind of a wacky workaround of completely doing this passive, but I really cannot recommend doing it passive unless you have a lot of time to spare and nerves, because if I have to wait for more seeds to be done, I'm gonna vomit. I'll do the first half passively, which, you know, I could have also just done with enough dimension hopping, but I'm not having a lot of luck with that right now. So instead, I'll just work with this. So, you know, at the end of the day, what ain't broke, don't fix, I suppose. So, I think that pretty much solves our Majestic situation pretty much for anything. So I can just make ender chests how many I want. Like, look at this, I can just go. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna make some more mana glass in a second here. Just like I'm gonna get 3 stacks of mana glass really quick. But I would call this a huge success. That's like a big stat. I mean, it's more so like a because let's be real. At this point, Majestic Ingots is not that expensive to me, but it's annoying to make. But like this, I can just go ahead and say, hey, bro, buddy, make me 192 of these, and there will be 192. I guess what I have to also add, I just thought about this, was an appetite block recipe for the factorizer. So... Oh, you can just regular craft them. Okay. I never said anything. Okay, so I don't even need the factorizer. And Tribarium dust. Processing. There we go. So we just put this in here. And this in here. And there we go. If we want, like, Majestic... Like, obviously I can say, oh, make me a stack of Majestic. It's always going to tell me, oh, it'll be done, like, you could just make this right now, but we don't actually have the stuff for it, because we don't have that much Elementium, not Elementium, I keep saying Elementium, Majestic element down here in the Carpenter. But let's quickly check out our dust production back here. No, not that kind of dust. We're talking about... There we go. Yeah, obviously, as you can see, white magic dust will always be the one that... Or black magic dust will always be the one that's more common to be produced. There we go. Which material is the slowest? It's always usually the star metal? Oh, let me guess, the star metal thing doesn't actually have a servo yet. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. There we go. And Elementium as well. There we go. And that is all now. Everything has a servo. So now the production has begun. What does this mean for me? Well, I can, like, just put up my feet now and just grill all day. And I also need to connect this. There we go. There we go. Wonderful. You can look at the items just coming in. Yeah. Wonderful to see. Wonderful to see. Always very satisfying once your massive construct of pipes and dreams finally starts to work. Again, I need a trash can for the Indarium ingots because I don't really need it. I can make Indarium seeds. So yeah, let's add that, I guess, in post. And then we can wrap up. Actually, I should probably add a tank buffer because to the... While we're at it, yeah. So, what the tank? Tyler, please. Though I should probably make a silver tank. I don't have a diamond block. Trash. Tweesh. There you go. Quick check. Yeah, I'm going to do that actually. I should have thought about that beforehand. How am I going to fit this in here? Yeah, of course I thought about this. Actually, yes, I can do something. I think something wacky. Like, I can just put... Oops, wrong duct. I'm gonna put this right here. Put the alchemical imbuer right here. And now I'm going to import here, import there. This goes right. I don't know which direction this is. Let me look at. I think this is the front. This side? Yeah, that's the front. So the back should be the right one. Yeah. Okay. So then the output is below. So I'm putting this in here. And then we put servo. Alright, I don't have a servo. I ran out of servos. Let me just make an exit here. I can't leave. Oh no, I'm forever trapped in the kiddie pool. Nightmare. Oh boy, what would I give right now for, like, a crawl function like you have in Raimaden? Max, please, come back. I need you. Sure, you know the deal. Make me 7 million servos while I go take a sip from my fresh iced tea. Refreshing not only for the brain, but also for my throat. Alright. There we go. Because you need a lot of sodium hydroxide per operation, so I think it's the best, smartest option to always buffer up a bit. Obviously, of course, a servo, but who cares? So, and let's wrap up over here. And then I think that's an episode. Yeah. So, trash right here. Beautiful. Let's take a look at the white magic operation really quick, just to make sure that everything is going to plan. Oh, yep. Okay, I saw it. We have a case of being filled up too much, so we're just going to. Yep. Oh, keep. Please keep these. There we go. Alright. Wonderful. Wonderful. And you know what? I'm gonna actually steal a stack of white magic dust because I know that I'm going to have to separate these as well for pulsating dust later on, because pulsating dust is used for Draconic Core, which we are going to need in the very soonish future. There we go. Beautiful, isn't it? Get some pyrotheum dust from this as well. Yeah. Very convenient. Very convenient indeed. Well, so I think I will fight the Chaos Guardian next episode. So, do I? Do I save that up for episode 100? I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't think I have all that much to do, honestly. Like, the next thing that would be, like, I guess the step for me would be finishing up those turbines. And then we have our maximum power generation in here. I can't believe that I made this huge list at like the start of like the 60 episodes, and we kind of almost finished with that list. It's insane. Like, let's see. The next like beta base obviously needs a refurnishing still. It's not even close to being finished yet. And it's probably going to be one of the last buildings to actually see the finish. Alpha base is almost kind of like complete in a sense. Like, the last thing it needs is the turbines, and the rest is just auto crafting shenanigans. And obviously the energy core in the center, but I'll get to that. The space station would be one of the I guess what I could end up the episode 100 with, and creating my own personal home dimension, I guess. The structure that was going to be originally over yonder, over here, you can kind of see the quarry. This was originally going to be beta. Then I thought, hey, I can turn this into whatever the sorting big boy machine is going to be. I'll just put this over here, and where it won't lag my PC to like a halt, because a lot of items are going to move there. Well, I think that's it. Really, our plans are going finally somewhere until we finally go to the more relaxed portion of things. But I guess I could like start streaming a bit more often on the building aspects of things. But hey, everything to its time, I guess. So thank you so much for watching this episode of Dungeons, Dragons and Space Shuttles. I've been rambling on for hours now, even though I said this before. So, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!